Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're diving straight into the height wars. The never-ending debate. Does height really matter? Are short guys actually at a disadvantage? Or are we all just brainwashed by Instagram and dating apps? Let's talk about it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
It doesn't matter if he's 5'4" or 6'1". They're all the same height when they're letting you down. So height doesn't matter. It's pointless.
Who's gonna tell the 6 foot man that being 6 foot is literally short? That's so short, no offense. I find that really short. Like, you guys are so cute and little. Oh, I just want to give you a big hug. I'm 4'11", but I think a man that is like 6'4", 6'5", like it's tall. I like that. But I personally would want a man that's like 6'8". So if anyone knows any, let me know.
You got a lot of problems, don't you?
Oh, okay. 6 feet is short now? We've officially crossed into NBA 2K fantasy draft mode. Next, she's gonna say she needs a man who can dunk from the free throw line just to take her to Chipotle. Let's be real, less than 0.1% of men are 6'8". That's not a preference. That's a unicorn hunting mission. And then she says men who are 6 feet are short. Lady, that's taller than 94% of the male population.
Does height matter in a guy?
Yeah,
How tall does he need to be?
like 6'10" for me.
6'10"?
For me, yeah. Wait, maybe like six. No, alright, maybe like 6. I don't know, like 6 foot.
6 foot or 6'10"?
No, alright, 6'2".
Since height matters, does size matter?
Alright, come on now! Motion of the ocean, ain't it? Come on.
Ocean?
Ain't it? If it's small, motion of the ocean for sure. If not, like, come on.
Can a guy be too big?
No,
Never?
never.
And does height matter?
Yes. Height? Yes.
How tall does this guy have to be?
6'1" and above, or 6 foot and above. Yeah.
6 foot and above. I feel like that's a trend at this point.
At least
Everybody
5'10".
does that
At least
shit.
5'10".
At least 5'10".
Or 11. But if you're a gentleman,
No.
then you can go on.
I love this question. You know why? Because when I ask the girls that, they always say the same answer. I want you guys to answer. How tall do you think I am? Let's see if girls really know how tall a guy really is. How tall do I look?
5'11",
She said 5'11". What about you?
5'9".
I'm 5'7", guys. You fucked up. You guys, this just goes to show you can lie about your height and they won't even fucking know. You're good. I'm 5'11", guys. Just to let you know.
You see that? Man's walking around at 5'7", and these girls are calling him 5'11" or 5'9" like he's getting drafted next week. This proves a lot. First, women don't measure height, they feel height. If you walk with confidence, carry yourself well, dress clean, and have presence, you can add 2 to 3 inches in perception easy. Do you see the delusion?
14% of men are over 6 feet tall. 17% of men make over $100,000 a year. So 6 feet tall and $100,000 a year, it's 0.17 times 0.14. It ends up being like 3% of men or something like that to 1 point, some ridiculous number below 3. That's the number of men that are over 6 feet tall and make $100,000 a year. You're talking about hookup culture. The average man in the U.S. is like 5'9" and makes $49,000 a year. Okay. That's what we're saying is that the majority of men do not get to participate in this hookup. There's a small group of men that's happening for. And so when women are blaming them, yes, I understand that Brock the bartender fucked you, your friend, and fucked other people, so you want to complain about him. Most men are not Brock the bartender.
It's an evil world we live in.
6'4" really is the perfect height for a man. And I know that's controversial to say because most men don't make it over 6 foot, but it still don't change the fact that that's the perfect height. Like, when you get over 6'4", you start getting too big. Like, don't nobody need all of that. When they start getting 6'7", 6'8", you too big. Like, now you can't even go certain places, get on certain rides, do certain things. It's just too much. And then when they too little, it's uncomfortable. But 6'4" is perfect. Now let me be clear, ain't nothing wrong with a 6'7", 6'8". We can still do something with 6'7", 6'8", but you just don't need all of that. 6'4" is just perfect.
For all the ladies out there that say that they can only be attracted to a guy that's over 6 foot, let's look at some cold hard numbers of why you're still single. Only 14.5% of men in America are over 6 foot. And of that 6 foot figure, we are dealing with married men, gay men, men that would never be into you, men that you'd never be into, men that are out of your age category, men that live in a different location. So let's watch your pool get smaller and smaller and you stay single for longer and longer. Okay, let's switch the perspective up. Here are some hot guys in Hollywood that are under 6 foot. Mark Ruffalo, 5'8". Woof. Zac Efron, 5'8". Tom Cruise, 5'7". Kanye West, 5'8". Let's see, Bruno Mars, 5'5". We have Lenny Kravitz coming in at 5'7". And my personal favorite, Mark Wahlberg, coming in at 5'8". Change your perspective. Short guys are hot too, okay?
Yeah, boy.
Does height matter for a man?
I'm gonna say yes for me personally.
Definitely.
And why is that?
Because
What are you saying?
I want to be able to like look up to.
Yeah, I want to be able to look up to him, and a short king can win, but I don't know. It's kind of iffy.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, I agree.
What's the ideal height for a man?
I would say if it starts with a 6 and above.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6 foot.
Maybe you can get like 5'10" in there depending on how tall the girl is, but it also depends on the girl. Like, I'm short, but I still like tall guys.
So I'm not 6 foot. So you guys think I'm short?
I feel like you're taller than us, so it's fine. It just depends on the girl, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna say you're a little bit short, but like
not too bad.
Yeah.
So where are my short kings at? I don't even like to say short because in America, the average height for a man is 5'9". Yet every single girl that comes to me looking for a relationship says they have to be 6 foot or taller. But what makes me laugh is that they'll simultaneously tell me that they have a crush on a celebrity who they don't even realize is 5'7" or below. Which brings us back to the issue that online dating makes you think that you can put in a parameter and whip up somebody and spit them out as if you are ordering a sandwich. It's not how it works. So to give some perspective, here are some celebrities that are below the national average of 5'9". For example, Tobey Maguire, 5'8". Or we have Dave Franco, James Franco's hot brother, who's 5'7". James McAvoy, 5'7". Bruno Mars, 5'5". Scott Caan, 5'5". Are we seeing a pattern? Shouldn't have to be a celebrity in order to be considered for being under 5'9".
If you're only attracted to men that are like over 6 foot tall, there's a good chance that you're ignorant and shallow-minded. It also most likely means that you let your animalistic, instinctive behavior overrule your regular conscious mind. Now look, preferences are preferences, okay? But the thing that people don't understand about height is that the only reason why it's seen as attractive is because it's a dominant trait, because people that are bigger are more likely to be able to take control, which is funny, right? Because we live in a society nowadays where psychological control has way more power than any type of physical control. We are not animals anymore. We do not need to fight physically for power. We actually need to fight psychologically. And that's the reason why I prefer to look into the person, into their mindset, into their psychological well-being and what mindsets they decide to believe in, their belief systems, rather than their basic physical appearance. Now, especially because height is something that somebody can't control. I judge people based off of their actual physical appearance, body fat percentage, and muscle definition because that shows some type of character of discipline.
You need to be at least 6 foot if you want to date an attractive woman. At least that's what society wants you to believe. Yet, how are all these cases of these men who are dating women and they're not 6 foot? In fact, the vast majority of men are under 6 feet. So what's really going on here? Yes, I understand the memes. I understand there's funny reels, all this stuff about women wanting a guy who's tall and 6 foot and above. But really, that is just an indicator of their true desire, which is they want to feel protected. They want to feel secure. They want to feel safe. Any guy who can showcase that to them, who can be that dominant, confident, secure in himself type guy, the type of guy that shows a girl that, hey, I can take the lead and you will be fine as long as you're on my arm and with me, guess what? She will feel that you're 6 foot or above. In fact, most women, when they start dating a guy that's under 6 foot, if they act this way, they think he's actually 6 foot. They have no real barometer to actually compare. So it's a very funny thing that I keep hearing again and again, but in reality, it's just a lot of BS.
Okay, gang, you all have been asking for it. And I think this question is a little bit more of a sensitive topic when it comes to men versus women. The question is, how tall is tall for a man? And women's height does not have stigmas or innuendos associated with it like men's tends to, which we all know those are silly, but nonetheless, they're there. I looked up what the average height for a man is, and it's 5'9". That's in America, 5'9". I would have thought it was a little bit taller than 5'9", personally. My husband, he is 5'11", and while I don't think he is short by any means, I don't go, oh, 5'11", oh, he's tall. To me, tall is 6'1". I'm 5'7", so I put heels on, now I'm 5'10". So 6'1" is like, oh yeah, that's a tall guy. My father-in-law is 6'4". He is very tall. He's almost always the tallest man in the room at 6'4". So 6'4" is very tall. 6'1", that's tall for a man. But the average is 5'9". So what are your thoughts? Let's weigh in.
So Morgan and I are working on the pod. One of our listeners wrote in, and her New Year's resolution was to be okay with dating men 6'1" and under. Let's talk about it. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm okay with 6'1".
You're how tall? 5'2"? 3? You're
2.5, but my current partner is 6'4".
I'm 5'7". I will never marry a man under 6 feet.
I just can't, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, but I like to feel the towering presence over me.
And I need to wear heels.
That's probably something from trauma, childhood.
Yeah.
Looking for a man in finance with a trust fund, 6'5", blue eyes. I mean,
do you
that's
forgive?
Excessive.
Do you
forgive? 6'5" is great. I don't know.
Do you forgive things the taller they are?
Perhaps.
Like for me,
I'm like,
6'3", 6'3", we might, be able to take some things off your salary. Over 6'5", you could be a criminal.
See, I don't know about that. I like
6'5" and tattoos. Send it.
You know how being 6 feet tall sucks? Nobody believes you. I'm 6 foot on the nose. It's the most lied about height on planet Earth. You say 6 feet and you might as well just say I'm a liar, even if you're telling the truth. And the problem is you extra tall motherfuckers just throwing out numbers. Yeah, I'm probably like 6'1", 6'2". Because you can't lie about those heights, and honestly, you don't care because you're already up there, you know? Motherfuckers be 6'3", being like, yeah, I'm 6'2", bitch. Just fucking say your right height. 'Cause now 6 feet looks different to everybody. Honestly, the move would be just saying I'm 5'4", 5'6". That way when people meet me in person, they're like, wow, you're a lot taller than 5'6". That feels so much better than being 6 feet and somebody comes up to you and be like, you sure? What kind of shoes you wearing? Hold on, let me go get my men are fucking liars ruler out of my car. Just like I thought, 5'11" and 3/4. Fuck out of here, short king. It's so funny being in the dating world and that question is so prominent. I feel like height for women are what feet are for men now. Like, it just don't make sense to me. I asked my mom about this and she was like, as long as the dude was taller than me, I really didn't give a fuck. Nobody really gave a fuck. I can understand why that would be a cool attribute if you just found it. But to make that a core principle seems kind of weird. I feel like you're limiting your dating pool a lot. You know, being 6 foot feels like you were the second to last person picked to be on somebody's sports team as a kid. Kind of feels like, it's not what I wanted, but it'll do. Get over here. I also trip out that every dude before me, like every girl just feels the need to divulge the information of like, yeah, my ex was like 6'8". You out here fucking science projects, huh? Crazy part about it is I ain't even short, but for some reason I feel the need to defend myself. I'd be like 6'8", huh? Well, you know they die quicker. You know that, right? There's longevity in these genes. Throw that in your genetics handbook. It's also funny when y'all got the worst stories ever about the tall guy, but he was just tall. That was the one good trait he had. And he wasn't even in charge of that one. Emotionally unstable, financially fucked, used to verbally abuse you and cheat on you. But hey, he was 6'5". You gotta take the good with the bad. Making this video makes it sound like I really care about my height, and I don't. But I hope it makes some people laugh. For any ladies watching this that wish I was taller than 6 feet, I'm sorry. I try to stretch every day.
Tall is the equivalent for guys is the equivalent of women with big boobs.
Yeah.
It's
tall.
like cheating.
Yeah. I mean, he's very tall.
How tall?
He's 6'5".
That's fucking tall.
And
Too tall. He belongs
he's
to
in
a zoo.
really good shape, but he's also like really smart. He's an engineer, like really kind.
I think
you know
6'3" is a cap for men. Like after 6'3", the taller you are, the uglier you are. Like it's just like the girls. Like if you are over
like you are 5'10", you are supermodel. But if you are 6'3", like if you are pretty, the taller the prettier. Like if you're ugly, be short. Like let's hide that.
Yeah.
Like if you're ugly and tall, it's kind of like embarrassing. Cause just hide that face.
Tall people die young.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
It's okay. He's younger than you. It's the same as boobs. Like you said, at a certain point, they get too tall. It's like boobs. Like at a certain size, they start getting too big, and you're like, that's gross.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so gross.
It's like it can't be too big.
Yeah.
You know, like too tall is not hot. I'm like, you should be in a zoo.
Girls find different things attractive that men it's like purely physical.
Yeah.
Where women, there's so much more.
Yeah.
Like you guys are like, how rich is he?
No, how intelligent, smart.
Intelligent. Like we don't think about
what
that
did he
at
get
all.
on his SATs? We don't know.
I know he was gorgeous. I was just purely thinking
He got 100.
I had a friend that was so good looking that girls would push me like out of the way to get to him.
Yeah.
Like you'd be in a bar and they would be like, can you get the fuck out of my way? And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We called him good looking Jimmy.
Yeah.
And he was like so good looking. Like even guys would look at him like,
why? How?
I felt it move.
Well, my
Yeah.
fiance is 2 years younger than me.
That's weird.
2.5.
It's really weird.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks older though.
Doesn't matter. It's never going to
I
work.
met him.
You met him. You like
Yeah.
him. Doesn't he look older than me though? He definitely does.
Is he pretty?
He's tall.
Oh my God.
I don't want to say anything.
He's tall.
So does height matter? Yeah, to some people. But should it define your worth? Absolutely not. Don't let shallow standards keep you stuck. Stop comparing. Start improving. Whether you're 5'6" or 6'6", own it. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're tired of fake standards and real talk is what you're here for. Catch you in the next one.